What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a handful of crypto mining stocks today. It actually looks like we're talking about, I think, 8, if I just counted correctly while talking. BTBT, BTCM for Passport X, Riot for Tigger, Marathon, and CLSK for Cow, IREN and HUT for Matthew K, and then CDE for Park Bok or Boke, Park Boke. Anyways, let's get started. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for being here. That's the order that we're doing it in. If you don't like the order, then write a scathing comment about it. If you love the order, then hit the like button, subscribe. Leave a comment that says you love the order. Or just another comment. I don't know, man. Relative high to relative low on the monthly basis, cycle high to cycle low. Holding that 382 area, I really do like that, right? Inevitably, I do think over the months you're going to see prices at $6.81, $9.17, and beyond. When you break above $20.61, that's when we can talk about new all-time highs. If you see them, remains to be seen. Okay, we need to get above $20.61, but first we need to get above $6.81, of which we're far away from. We're at $2.64 now. On a weekly basis, you look fine. You're holding that 40 area. You're looking productive. Just you don't even want to be bearish. You look great on your weekly RSI. I like where you are now above the 382. I think you're fine. I really do think that you're going to move up. It's just when is the question, right? You're going to do a nice move up, as you have, right? You're going to do a nice move up, but when is the question? Is it going to start this week? Will it be next week? I don't know. Daily RSI looks very resilient. I would expect that you're going to see a nice pop here soon. That likely will take you above this high, if not around this area. You're 1272, 1414. It's right in that golden ratio. So really, over the weeks, over the months to come, I would expect maybe even by the end of the summer, if not sometime in the fall, 681 to 917 is the target that we're looking for. So that's BTBT. Looks good. Looks good. Until then, it's going to be boring. And I would more expect that the immediate term, it's going to be boring. But soon enough, it won't be. The boring times, hint, hint, are the times that you want to buy. You don't want to buy during the exciting times. No. You want to buy when people are discouraged, when people are bored. Even if you bought here and it crapped out, look at where you'd be now, right? You could have bought at the highest point here. Actually, it would have been $2.11. You're at $2.64. I guess that's not too crazy, but at various points you were up a lot more than that, right? So, and then inevitably, I think that you will go up a lot more. But, anyways, I think that you're going to move up soon. It's just when is the question. Soon is relative to like 2 months for me. BTCM, Bit Mining Limited. Looks good. Looks like it wants to move up. Nice bounce off your oversold zone. Yeah, you've definitely shown respect on this, both from a resistance and a support perspective. I like that look. I like that it took you above the 40. You've maintained above it. You're looking to move up, man. You really are. High to low. Get above $3. When you are above $3, we're looking at targets around, I would say, $5 to $6, and maybe higher than that. Maybe $10 to $16 could be on the table. It just depends. But you're looking good. I would expect that you move up soon, right? At the moment, the safest bet for me is that if you move down, it's not going to be by much. If you move up, it's not going to be by much, right? But soon. It could be this month, by the end of this month. It could be sometime next month. Soon you're going to see a nice move up. Probably around like that $4 something cent to $6 area. That's BTCM. Riot is the next one. Right, all these crypto mining stocks, man, they've got weird looking charts. I think they're very weird. Like, this is ugly. It shows an ugly consolidation phase. It's not ugly. I think it is going to move higher, right? You're holding areas of support that you've proven as resistance, that you've proven as support. I mean, it looks fine. Weekly RSI is not getting oversold. Like, it looks fine, but it's just, this is ugly to me. It just doesn't look right. Even that, it's just, but I don't know. But what chart looks right? I guess this is all right. This is a bull trap and down. Yeah, it actually does look kind of nice, but this is weird. To me, that's weird. Anyways, relative high to the relative low. I'm not going to take the fake out wick. Get above $12.09. Until then, boring. When you get above $12.09, we can talk about prices around $15 to $16. When you finally break above $19, that's when we can talk about prices at new highs for this cycle. But until then, don't talk to me. $12.10. Don't talk to me until we're above that. Don't talk to me, right? Riot, you're consolidating until you're above $12.10. Then we can start talking about it. Until then, it's going to do this that it's been doing since, I mean, technically since April. So boring, very boring, just like Clean Spark, man. Just like a lot of these, right? They've been, look at how boring they've been. Weekly RSI looks phenomenal, though. In a matter of time, you will move up. Your next target area that I would give when you're looking for a new high is $43 to $58, somewhere around there. Around your all-time highs, it makes sense that you'd probably find resistance there and then move down. Is that your all-time highs? It's not your all-time highs. Around your last cycle's highs, I should say, and then move down. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, the daily's neutral but bullishly postured. If you move down, it won't be much. I'm just going to say the same thing that I did for the last one, right? Let's actually look at this. Until you're above $24.40, don't talk to me. You're going to be boring, okay? You could even go up here and then come back down, right? So don't talk to me until you're above this line. I don't want to see another marathon request until then, okay? That's just, I'm just kidding, guys. Go ahead and request all that you want. I'm just telling you it's going to be the same analysis, right, every single time. It's not changing until we do something that is different, which we haven't done really in a while. So that's marathon to the best of my abilities. Here's another one that hasn't done anything different in a while. Clean Spark, yes. Even after last week's 2.37% drop, with a 10% drop at the end of the day there on Friday, at the end of the week there, I should say, on Friday. Yes, I'm still bullish on Clean Spark. No, I do not think, and I have foregone prices down here and lower. For the past, I want to say like it's been about a month now. I forget when I flipped bullish, but I want to say it's been more than 2 weeks, that's for sure. It might be more than a month, but for a while I was thinking we'd go down here, and I want to say it was at lower prices that I was calling for us to be bullish. I do think that we're going to move up. I think the next target area is around $31 or beyond, and that's based off this 1618, right? Oh, I guess it's $35, my bad. $35.60 and beyond. And probably the and beyond option. I'd say $35.60 to $41.70 is your target area when you break this range. When are you going to break it? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's going to happen soon relative to 2 months from now probably. Get above and close above on a weekly basis, right? Getting above is one thing, but closing above is another thing, right? When I'm saying this stuff, I hope you guys understand I'm talking about closing above. And yeah, anyways. 1973. Close a week above there, and then we can talk about it. Until then, it's the same thing. We're just in this range. I've been saying that we're going to be in this range, like, I guess I haven't been saying that. I've been saying that we're going to move down, really, is what I'd said in most of this range, right? But as of now, like as of the past month or so, I am calling for us to break out to the upside, but I also am not expecting it to be this week, next week. It could happen. It could happen. I do accept that it could happen, but I bet it'll happen for all these crypto mining stocks when crypto starts doing well. That might be the catalyst to open up the gates to the upside. It doesn't need it. These things do move independently of Bitcoin, and sometimes coinciding with it as well, but I would expect, being that they're all wound up and moving sideways and boring, the catalyst that's needed is going to be something encouraging in crypto, right? Because hint, you guys, I don't know if you understand this, but most of the world still thinks cryptocurrency is a scam. They don't know. They don't understand like we do, okay? They don't know. Some people even think crypto is a scam, but mining stocks are legit. So, even though it's involved in crypto, they're still fine. And I can understand that logic kind of, right? But like you're buying something that you think is affiliated with the scam, but you think it'll do well because the scam's doing well. I don't know. I can see where the logic is behind that. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is the world does not look at crypto as a real thing. It's a real thing to us. We know we're not dumb. People who don't see crypto as a real thing, they're not dumb either. They're just not informed. They're not aware. Because if they were, they would not see crypto as a scam. That's the only people who don't like crypto are people who don't know anything about it, right? And all they know is the things that most people are saying, and most people don't know anything about crypto. They think it's a scam. They think it's too good to be true. And I mean, it is, right? It's a hard game. We all know, right? The ups and downs are crazy, right? But it's also at the same time not. If you just take emotion out of it, you're going to have that emotion, right? You're going to feel bad if you lose money. You're going to feel great if you're making money. But if you can just not act on those emotions, You'll be fine. If you just buy and hold for long term in good projects, you'll be fine. But man, I'm getting all off conversation. What I'm trying to say is a catalyst is what's needed to set these things off, probably. They've been consolidating for so long. I would bet we get some either really good news soon for crypto markets or crypto mining or both soon, and crypto will go up. Maybe it's the news that's the catalyst, that catalyzes this to move up to that 35, 40, whatever dollar area range. Or maybe it's just the price action itself, but I think that soon we will get some good news stuff, right? Anyways, I don't remember where I was going with the whole aspect of most people still think crypto is a scam. I forget, but maybe that was leaving the door open to the idea that something big could happen for the world of crypto. I don't know. Like maybe somebody talks about it publicly. I really don't remember where I was going with that. I feel like I had a point and I kind of slid off in a derivative of the conversation. Anyways, what I'm trying to talk about now is IREN, Iris Energy. Looking at this high to low here, you're at your 1414 area. Nice, man. IREN doing exactly what we've been calling since this week here, right? Is that it's going to outperform. This is the clean spark of the mining stocks right now. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, right? Clean spark, go back to clean spark real quick. Everybody had all their favorite mining stocks, but CleanSpark was tearing up the game, man. It was doing phenomenal. Seeing great growth in a short amount of time, just super bullish, man. IREN and a lot of mining stocks actually were boring during this time. But like cryptos, like stocks, like anything in markets, right? They take their turns. Now CleanSpark's boring. Now Marathon's boring. Riot's boring. But IREN, it's having its fun in the sun. I do think that you're at an area that makes sense to pull back from. Okay, you've got a little double wick there, right? You're very hot on the RSI. You could go higher. I would think $18 is the highest that I would give you. Yeah, $18. You're at $13.28 now, so that's a nice bit of a distance from here. But when you do pull back, you'll probably pull back to about 970, 860, somewhere in that area. That'd be my best guess. The best case scenario, I suppose, would be holding the 1618 as resistance and then coming down to the 2272 for support. That could happen. But if that happens, I mean, you could just wait for it to do that, right, and then just buy back at these prices, right? Or if you wait and it goes down, you'll be happy you waited too. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a good time to get into IREN, but dude, it's been doing great, phenomenal. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good job for everybody holding IREN. I know a lot of you, maybe not a lot of you, but I know that there's a handful of you that talk about it on this channel, request it all the time, right? And Cal, I know you're one of them, man. Matthew K, you're the one that requested this one, right? Yes, is what it looks like. Good job, guys. I hope you have some of this, and I hope it's been doing good for you, because this is what you deserve. After all this boring stuff, when CleanSpark was doing well, and you got up here and then you just gave it right back. Like after all this, you deserve this. So good job. You are at a previous consolidation phase. It wouldn't be crazy to find resistance here. It wouldn't be crazy to continue to go higher, right? But I'm not saying sell everything. I'm just not advocating a buy here. I would advocate patience. I definitely wouldn't advocate selling here. We are way too early in the cycle. We're about halfway through the cycle, but we've got a lot of time left until things are done, right? So don't. I guess we're over halfway through the cycle, actually, to be completely blunt. But we've got a lot of time left, guys. Either way, daily RSI overbought as hell, weekly RSI overbought as hell. I wouldn't be surprised if you move down to about 970 to 864. That's my thoughts on IREN. Iris Energy. The next one is Hut 8. Hut. Name that sport. If you name that sport, then you're probably American. Let's see. High to low. I like the weekly RSI on Hut 8. You've been doing well over the past couple weeks. Nice to see. Volume's increasing. Hut might steal the spotlight too soon, man. Get above $13.83. You're so close. Get above $13.83. When you get above that, the next target is $19.61. That's phenomenal growth in a short amount of time. And when you get above that, we're talking about $32 to $50 as your target area. I mean, probably even higher than that, because what you're doing when you get above this 1961 area, you're breaking out of this overall accumulation phase, right? You're going to do that. And when you do that, as nice as these relative fibs are, okay, these might be even nicer. Let's see. From a high to a low. 6.9 hits the 1272, right? You really could, when you break above 1961, you could be earmarked for prices that are above $40, right? At least above $30. But that's, who knows how close that is. I know I'm talking about that right now. It might not happen right now. Okay. Maybe what's right now is that you come up into this area and then you come back down, and you come up to this area and then you come back down, and then by this time it's August. You can see down here the dates, right? And then toward the end of the year, toward Q4, the end of Q3, then you see this miraculous move up. And it doesn't have to stop. It could go higher. It really could go higher. Long phase of accumulation. When it breaks, you're going to see the most bullish move that you've seen since this accumulation range was formed. It's going to be like this, but bigger, but more sustained. It's going to be like this, but bigger and more sustained, right? It's going to be phenomenal. So, good time to get in. You're at about the halfway point, a little bit above the halfway point of this overall range. But as far as what happens in the immediate term, I suppose the target to look for, right? It was like 1383. I want to say is that right? 1383. That's not the fib I drew. 1383. Get above there, and then I'll start getting excited for this thing. Until then, it's not too exciting, right? Because that's not that far away, and you could definitely resist that and come back. I mean, you might have already done that. That might have been what happened. If that is what happened, then come on now, man. You might move down to 1186. You're at 1235 now. Let's look at the daily. Oh, dude, you already did that though. I think you're moving up, man. I do. I think you're moving up immediately. We'll see you in this overall range here soon enough. Probably above 17 bucks to 19 bucks soon enough. Hut hike. I feel like that one might have been a little bit confusing, but that's what we got tonight. Weekly RSI, lower lows, higher lows, looks good. Looks like you want to break out. I love seeing this, right? This is nice. Volume's picking up. Beautiful. Broke out of your accumulation. What, dude? Where have you been my whole life? Look at you. Broke out of your accumulation phase, back tested it for support, and you continued. You've got lower lows in your RSI. You cooled down, and you held higher lows in your price. You look great, dude. You look very strong, actually. It's a very macho chart here. We're hovering right below your 618. Man, you're at 575. We'll see you at above 8 bucks, 850 to 1023 soon enough. Soon enough, I would think so. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, you look so good. I love it, man. You look so good. If I'm wrong, if I am wrong, then maybe you go to 5 bucks. You're at 575 now. You could go all the way back down to, I just don't think you'd go all the way back down to this 382. You already confirmed it as support. You already did your thing. I don't think you do. So maybe 5 bucks would be the lowest that you go. But I do think I think you're about to do some stuff like this, man. You're about to continue. You probably go all the way up to like 10 bucks. $8.50, like that area. That's the next target area, in my opinion. So, looks exciting. Anyways, guys, that's all I got to say. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you for being here, very, very much. I don't know how else to put it other than you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers. And if you would have told me a year ago that I'd be at almost 7,000 subscribers right now, I would be like, that's insane, guys. I can't tell you how insane it is. You want me to? I am going to tell you how insane it is. You ready? The average YouTube account, we can look it up right now. Let's look it up right now. You might be bored, right? You're like, I'll look this up with you. Maybe you're like, I'm just here for the TA. I don't care for this stuff. But how long, I'm in all caps. How long does it take to reach 1K subs on YouTube? About 15 and a half months, okay, to reach 1K subs. And then beyond that, to reach 2K subs, I think it's 2 years, right? 2.5 years, right? 30 months for 10K subs. Okay, so 2.5 years for 10K subs. You guys, I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers, and I will hit 2 years of doing this in October, or maybe it's September. But I took a 6-month hiatus too. I didn't make videos for a full 6 months, and I came back in May of 2023, right? And it was literally like a 6-month hiatus. I'm not saying this as a point of bragging. I guess in a little way I am bragging about the channel. I'm really grateful, but I'm bragging about you guys. I'm grateful for the amount of love and support and just awesomeness that you guys bring to the comment section, to the Discord, to just the interactivity that we have. I'm really grateful for all of you. So a little bit of a heart-to-heart, lovey-dovey melting moment there, but I suppose only the people that care to hear it are the ones that are here listening still. But hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate all of you very much. You don't understand how much I appreciate you guys. It really means a lot. I'm very happy and proud with how fast the channel is growing. Almost at 7,000 subscribers. Can't wait to see it grow more. Let's go, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.